Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends and hello Mrs. Nikmat. How are you doing? May you be healthy and happy. Let's pray, hopefully the pandemic will end soon so we can meet again. Today I will present about final project proposal. The title is Implementation of Fixed Asset Accounting according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standard number 16. Before we start it, let me introduce myself. My name is Rosiah Amalia, number 21. Before to the main topic, I will give you an outline. 1. The background. 2. The problem formulation. 3. The literature review. 4. The research objective. 5. The research benefit. 6. The research method. Fixed asset at XINC has an important role in the company business. Fixed assets have high price, so it is necessary to implement proper accounting of fixed assets. After observe, problem of XINC is part of fixed asset concurrently as a part of accounting, and there is no part that manage and operate fixed assets such as placement, transfer, and termination of fixed assets. Meanwhile, the accounting part should be separate with the fixed asset part so the control of asset implementation can run effectively. Because of the background, I chose the topic of implementation fixed asset accounting and suitability according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standards number 16 at XINC. 2. The problem formulation. Based on the background, the problem formulation is 1. How is the application of fixed asset accounting at XINC? 2. How is the suitability of application of fixed asset accounting according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standards number 16 at XINC? 3. The literature review. A. Characteristic and classification of fixed asset. Based on the lack of physical form, fixed assets are divided into tangible and intangible fixed assets. And based on the limited period of benefit, fixed assets are divided into fixed assets that provide a period of limited and unlimited benefit. B. Determination of fixed asset acquisition price. According to the accounting principle, fixed assets are recorded at the acquisition price. C. Ways to obtain fixed asset. 1. Combined purchase. 2. Credit purchase. 3. Lease. 4. Exchange. 5. Issuance of security. 6. Construction built by yourself. 7. Donation. D. Depreciation of fixed asset. The type of fixed asset depreciation method are 1. Method on time basis, divided into straight-line method and numbers of years method. 2. Method on the basis of production unit. E. Expense during the use of fixed asset. During the life of fixed asset, the company may make the expense for routine repairs. 4. The research objective. The objective of the final test research are 1. To know and analyze the application of fixed asset accounting at XINC. 2. To know and account for the suitability of application of fixed asset accounting according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standards number 16 at XINC. 5. The research benefit. The benefit of research are 1. To add insight, knowledge, and experience regarding the suitability of the application of fixed asset accounting according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standards number 16 at XINC. B. To provide appropriate information and planning of fixed asset which can be used to determine strategy policy. C. To provide understanding, reference, and comparison for the researcher in the same study. 6. The research method. An outline is A. Data type, B. Data source, C. Data collection method, D. Data analysis method, E. Final project writing method, F. Stage of analysis. A. Data type. The type of data used are 1. Quantitative data. Quantitative data is collection of observation and measurement figures. The quantitative data used is a list of XINC fixed assets. 2. Qualitative data. Qualitative data is data recorded not by using number but by using classification. Qualitative data used is an overview of company. B. Data source. The data source used are 1. Primary data. Primary data is data obtained directly by researcher from research object without passing through other people or institution. The primary data used are observation, interview, and library study. 2. Secondary data. Secondary data is data obtained indirectly from research object. This data has been collected and sometimes provided intentionally by certain party for research purpose. Secondary data use is an overview of the company. C. Data collection method. Data collection method used are 1. Observation. Observation is a daily activity of human being by using the panca indera of the eyes as their main tool in addition to other panca indera such as ears, smell, mood, and skin. Observation methods are observation on the application of fixed asset accounting at XINC. 2. Interview. Interview method as a process of obtaining information for research purpose by questioning and answering face-to-face between the interviewer and the respondent. The interview was conducted by asking questions to the accounting staff and the fixed asset staff at XINC. 3. Literature study. Literature study is a data collection technique by collecting and analyzing documents, both written document, image, and electronic. Library study conduct are reference book related to fixed asset. D. Data analysis method. The data analysis method used is a comparative method. Comparative data is research analysis method done by comparing data from research object with comparative data. The comparative method is to compare the application of fixed asset accounting according to Indonesian Financial Accounting Standards number 16 at XINC. A. Final test writing method. The method of writing the final test is A. Description method. The method of description is writing that describes things according to the actual circumstance. This method is used to present an overview of company. B. Exposition method. Exposition method is writing that aims to provide explanation or information. This method is used to explain the application of fixed asset accounting at XINC. F. Stage of analysis. To confine the purpose of final test research, the collected data will be analyzed qualitatively with the following steps. A. Examine the collected data to ensure whether the data can be accounted for. B. Categorize the data according to the criteria. C. Analyze the data obtained and then examine qualitatively that then will be systematically compiled in the final project. I think that's all about my presentation. Sorry if I make mistake. Thank you for your attention and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.